Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Recently I was having a little bit of a brainstorm trying to think of videos I could film for my channel, and I realised I had quite a few funny stories of kind of different experiences I've had. Some have gone kind of horribly wrong and it kind of resulted in some really quite funny stories that I thought I would share with you over a period of time. So today I'm going to start with a little tale about when I went to Niagara Falls and everything that kind of went wrong on that trip. So let's get started. So I think it was around 7 years ago now, which is crazy. I did Camp America, which I will go into in another video a little bit more, but for those of you that don't know, it's basically a program where you go and work in a summer camp in America for the summer. Obviously it's a summer camp. So I did that and I had a really great time, and afterwards I'd kind of left a little bit of time to travel, but I didn't have any plans or anything like that. I thought I would make plans once I was there, and I decided to do a Trek America program. I did Trek America for a few days, because one of the girls I was with at camp, Leanne, or her camp name was Animal, so I call her Animal, she was booked onto this 3-day trek that kind of went a little bit around like the state of New York and New Jersey. So I booked onto that one because I thought it would be nice to have a familiar face, and I didn't have loads of money to travel, but I wanted to see a little bit more of America than I had done in camp, so I booked onto that one. With Trek America, you basically drive around in a van with a group of people, and you will camp out in different places each night and go and explore different parts during the day, and it's all laid out for you, so it's a really easy way to travel, and it was really good. I had a lovely group that I was with, and one of the parts of the trip that we went to Niagara Falls. And if you don't know already, Niagara Falls basically has a bridge leading from America over to Canada. That's one of the ways, like one of the borders is where Niagara Falls is, so it's really cool. So we had the Maid of the Mist booked for the following day, but on the night time before we were camping out quite near where Niagara Falls were, and we went to go down and see it all at night. So we all got in our van after we'd put up our tents, and we went down to where Niagara Falls was, and we kind of had time to go on and explore on our own, and we got told that we could cross over to Canada if we wanted to, and I had been told by lots of different people that the Canadian side was way more exciting. That's where kind of a lot more was going on and the views were a bit better from that side, so I was like, cool, let's go to Canada. And also, you know, I wanted to say that I'd been to Canada, kind of be able to get that stamp in my passport and be like, yeah, I've been to Canada, even though it was only going to be for about 15 minutes. I still wanted to say that I'd done it. So we went up onto the bridge, which is called Rainbow Bridge, and that is where you cross from America over to the Canadian side. All was going well so far, but this is where disaster happened. So it was me, Animal, and a girl called Rosie who was Australian. So we were all decided to go over to Canada. We'd all fetched our passports, that was great. But we didn't have any of our other paperwork, and stupidly, like, we just didn't think to bring them. We didn't realise, you know, we just didn't think about the visa situation or anything like that. So this is all our fault. But we left America. We were like, okay, see you in a bit, America, we're just popping over to Canada. We got to the Canadian side, and Canada said, oh cool, have you got your passports? Yeah, here you are, great. Have you got your paperwork? No. Oh, okay, well we can't let you in. We would let you in, but America won't let you back without that paperwork. Bearing in mind, we had already left America at this point. Rainbow Bridge is basically no man's land. It's just the bridge in between those two countries, and I don't think it belongs to anybody, but we had definitely left the American border at this point. So we're like, right, what do we do now then? Because Canada can't let us in, America supposedly won't let us back. So we were just like, so are we just living on this bridge now? I mean, I suppose this is okay. Panic started to set in a little bit, but we were all kind of like, oh, this is quite funny, like, la la la, oh, I'm sure it'll all work out fine, until we had to go and sit in immigration. So we got put in the immigration office for, I don't know how long, it felt like a while that we were waiting, and it's one of those places where it's like a really stone cold atmosphere, like no one's smiling, everyone's really serious, you know, like how at airport security, and how you automatically just feel guilty even though you know you haven't done anything wrong, like just that kind of atmosphere where you're just like, oh god, okay, we're in trouble. It was really scary, and we were just sat there. We've been told to just kind of sit and wait until we were called over. Rosie, her situation was a little bit different. I actually think her situation was possibly a bit scarier because something, she'd been given false information about visas or something. But me and Animal, we kind of were in this exactly the same situation, so we stuck together, and at least we had each other, because otherwise I think I would have just been sat in a corner crying. We eventually got called over to be questioned, which, if you do not want to be questioned by the American government, like, they do not have a sense of humour about it. It's very serious to them, which fair enough, but I mean, I was like a 19-year-old girl being like, ah ha ha, I forgot my visa, this is so funny. And oh my good god, it was not funny to them at all. So they asked us questions about why we were here, what we were doing, what we'd been to see, and we were just like, oh, we've been to Fingers Lakes. It was like, the Finger Lakes? We were like, oh yeah, the Finger Lakes. Like, you know, we were just kind of trying to like make light of the situation, and he was having none of it at all. So I don't know how long we were questioned for, but it felt like a while. And then I think we had to wait for a little bit longer after that as well, until we were eventually told we could go back to America. So we were through, and then poor Rosie, she was there for quite a while longer as well. So me and Animal were just like stood on the bridge being like, oh, do we leave our friend? What do we do? Because we were, meanwhile, like the bus that we were with as well, like how the rest of our party was waiting for us, and we'd been longer than we were supposed to be because we were stuck in no man's land being questioned by the government, which was terrifying. So eventually poor Rosie came through, and she was really upset, and I think her experience had been even worse. At least ours I can now like laugh about a little bit, but I think it had been even more traumatic for her. So we eventually all got back through into America. We weren't allowed in Canada. I've still to this day never been to Canada, and I still really want to go, and it's just like, it's one of those things where I'm just like, oh, Canada didn't let me in their country. It's so traumatic, but I do think it was funny. So yeah, eventually we're back in America, and it's a story to tell, and I do think it's very funny. Okay, so that is the end of my video today. I know it's been quite short, and I feel like I have talked very fast, so hopefully you can understand me. I will say, if you ever do go to Niagara Falls, it is amazing, and enjoy it. And the next day we did get to go and do the Maid of the Mist and have an incredible time going actually like round the falls. I would definitely recommend that. And if you are going to cross the bridge, I would just advise that you remember to take all your paperwork, because then I am sure it is an easy thing to do, but if you forget them, oh good god, it is quite the terrifying experience. So if you did enjoy my story for today, please give it a thumbs up, and I would love it if you subscribe to my channel. I do have some more story times planned for Nia in the future, as well as some exciting travel videos and other things. So if you would like to see more from me, just click that subscribe button and it will pop up in your homepage on YouTube. So I will see you in my next video. Bye!